New England Candlepins is made possible through the generous support of the U.S. Candlepin Bowling Association. Learn more at uscandlepin.com. By Ryan Family Amusements in Millis, Massachusetts. Visit ryanfamily.com. By your community's public access channel. And by your Franklin friends and neighbors, good folks just like you. Thanks for supporting Franklin TV. And thanks for watching.
Welcome to New England Candlepins. We are here in our Final Four show. Our first match is going to be pitting Ray Weatherbee, our #1 overall seed, against Bob Lemagdeliene. How come I got it so easily in the first time?
Great the first time around. What happened?
I don't know. I was getting it well before we went on air.
Bob L. We'll go with that.
Bob L.
Yeah.
Bob L, our 11th seed. We'll talk to Bob first since I already started talking to you. How you feeling right now?
I'm feeling excited.
All right.
Ready for the opportunity.
You bowled well in your earlier matches. You bowled very well, obviously. You got to this point. Have you ever bowled against Ray?
I never have.
Okay.
Not head-to-head like this, but in certain tournaments here and there, but never head-to-head.
Okay. Well, it's great to have you here. I'm glad you made it this far. Ray, it's been a while since you bowled. You were on our first match, our first show, and now here you are in our semifinals.
Yeah, happy to be here.
Yeah, how you feeling? How's the arm feeling?
Okay, I warmed up. I'm okay.
Okay, good, good. Well, we're ready to go. We're getting ready for our first semifinal match between Ray and Bob, and we'll be back with that match in just a moment.
What is community without community support? Without community access? Without communication that creates a common bond? You can make community by making community TV. Contact your public access community TV center. Learn how you can help, because you can. Volunteer today. When you support your community TV, you also support your community.
Welcome back to New England Candlepins here at Ryan's Family Amusement. That was quite amusing, Matt. Thank you for amusing me. I am here with Richie Myrick, the Western Mass legendary bowler, and also Dave Chestercove. Welcome, gentlemen. It's good to have you here for the semifinals.
It's good to be here, Jay.
Richie, anything to say?
Absolutely nothing.
Excellent. Excellent. It'll be a good afternoon. First up will be Bob L. over on lane 1/lane 19 at Ryan's Family Amusement here in Millis, Massachusetts.
I've got this. I'm not going to say anything else for the rest of the match, but the man's name is Lemagdeliene.
Thank you.
Lemagdeliene.
That's a fellow Western Massachusettser.
Well, that's the only reason I know it.
I know.
And Bob Lemagdeliene rips through the middle.
Thought you weren't saying anything more.
I'm sorry. It's your
Well,
broadcast.
no.
Take it over, Jay. Go
I'm
ahead.
done.
Which pins are up there?
Those 5.
Oh, look at this shot.
Now just the 7 pin.
Ah, that a boy. There we go. Now we got a broadcast.
Great bid.
How many years? 3 years? I don't know how many years we've been doing it. It feels like 3 years today.
And a good $10 out of Bob, first box.
One time I ate 3 ears of corn.
Same sitting? All in the same sitting?
Yes.
Don't slip. No, nice save.
Well done, Richie.
So a nice 10 for Bob Lemagdeliene to start the match.
Good
Thank you
job.
very much.
How to check in, Horgan.
I'm back.
In the saddle again?
That's right.
All right, Bob cleaned that up for an 8 box here for an 18 for his first 2 boxes, and now we'll see our number 1 seed, Ray Weatherbee. Ray Weatherbee with a strike. Ray Weatherbee qualified with as our number 1 seed with a 407, and he absolutely bulldozed through his competition earlier in the Sweet 16 round and Elite 8 round, and he is on his way already in this round. Looking for the double.
Wow.
Wow. Everything but the kingpin.
Ray has our fall series high score so far with a 149.
All over that kingpin for a spare. Great start from Ray Weatherbee. Oh,
He
Bob
with an answer of his
with
own.
a strike.
Bob Lemagdeliene, as I've mentioned earlier, a couple of weeks ago when he was bowling, he was on the $30,000 Candlepin Challenge. Bowled against some really good bowlers, won a couple of matches as well. He's bowled against Atkins, Deck Klein, Gary Carrington, you name it, he's bowled against them. And shout out to his daughter Erica, who's also a really good bowler in her own right.
Oh, almost converts. That spare. Look at this piece of wood coming to hit it. Is it gonna? Nope.
Just not hard enough.
But he does get a 9 in a strike, so that's big. And he converts that for a 10 box. Well done out of Bob. Ray Weatherbee working on a spare.
Bob is 47 through 4. But as Dave said, Weatherbee's working on a spare,
Oh, another beautiful ball from Ray. Drops 8.
which
He's
was
a
on
9,
top
10.
of a strike. So
I believe there's 2 pieces of wood in between the 9 and 10. Should make the shot easier.
Yeah, there's a little bit of space there too, I think, Dave. So
Yep. Oh, not able
Wow.
to carry the 9. Tough shot no matter if you had wood or not.
I thought so too. With the 2 pieces especially, I thought that maybe you'd get a little bounce on that
Yeah.
with the ball or maybe the first piece. But
Yeah, just a tough break there for Ray.
good 10 though.
Very good 10. Very good 8 filling a spare. Ray destroys the pocket again. And drops 7. 3 horsemen left. 2, 4, 7. Piece of wood out in front of all 3 pins. Covering all 3 pins. See if it carries. And it does. Ray Weatherbee off to a fast start. 3 marks in 4 frames, and he kind of got a little unlucky in the other frame. So, putting the pressure on Bob.
Richie Bob is a fellow Western Massachusettsian.
A what now? What?
A fellow Western Massachusettsian.
What does that even? Let me tell you something. You know, it takes an hour and a half from Worcester to get to New York. You realize that? Do you realize that?
Yes.
Not if you take 84. Not if you take 84. Those of you watching, you're cheating that way. I'm talking
You're right.
west side. Actually, well, wait a minute. It'd be this way if you're from the way you're watching. This way. No, seriously.
You don't take 84 for anything.
No, I don't take 80. Why would I take 84? Unless I'm coming from Boston to go to Mohegan
Oh,
Sun. That's
there
a
you
strike.
Strike.
I don't care where you're from. That's a hammer, Jay Horrigan.
That is.
Yeah. Go ahead and make fun of our guys.
I'm not making fun of anybody. I'm not making fun of anybody.
You're making fun of yourself.
Well, that wouldn't be the first time.
That's what we're here for. Although I like to do it more than Davey does. That's all. Ray's got that real nice working ball going. Boy, I'll tell you, that's the 1-8. All he's got to do is touch that leader, right?
That's right.
Theoretically. I've been wrong 10,000 times.
10,000 what?
9,099 times. I'm taking one back on that one.
And there you go, Ray Weatherbee with another spare.
Big spare, too, across
Oh,
that
yeah.
strike. I mean, granted, Bob only had an 8 in the fifth box, but keeps the pressure going. Oh, first wayward ball, and he only gets 2 out of it.
Ray's making everything, though. This ain't outside the possibility. Look at this. Oh, almost converts. Little work here. And an 8 box. So we have Ray Weatherbee at 86 and Bob Lemagdeliene at 65. Bob is on a strike. Love to throw another one, I know that. Oh, but he got a break. Drop 6.
That is a
1,
pretty good
3, 6, 9.
This kind of shot here.
Mm-hmm. And
Nice
he makes
pickup.
Makes it look easy. Right in the 1-3 and then just takes out the rest. That's a big mark
Yeah,
there.
not
Picks up 10
necessarily a
pins.
must make, excuse me, but that puts him within 11, 3 boxes completed. Now he's on the mark. If he throws a strike here, we're talking a horse of a different color.
All right in the 1-2.
Oh,
Little light. Gets 5. Leaves the cluster of 5 to the right. The 3, 5, 6, 9, 10. No wood. Still a makeable shot. Is he going to do it? Oh.
that's twice.
Same
That's
deal.
twice.
Pin
Yeah.
just goes over.
Oh, beautiful 10. Beautiful 10. He's still keeping the pressure on. So Bob has 100 through 8 boxes.
That's right. So 2 opens, we've got a 1-mark match.
That's right.
However, the door is wide open for Ray Weatherbee, who hasn't really missed much at all.
Whoops. We'll just call that a whoops ball.
Happens.
That's what I would have said if I rolled it. I would have said
Absolutely.
whoops.
Well, I might have said more than whoops.
I was going to say.
I would have just said.
Oh yeah, that may have been more than
Oh, look
whoops.
at this. He wants him. He wants him. Oh, gets them all but the 7.
My whoops might have started with F.
Whoops.
Yes, whoops. That's exactly right, Dave. It's a family
Nice, nice pickup there by Weatherbee.
show. Thanks, Dave.
You're welcome.
No need for a whoops on that one.
No, whoops. That's going to be my new one. That's when you'll know I'm really heated. Here's Ray again.
Ray with a beautiful. Oh my goodness.
That second piece in the gutter on the 6-pin. Did you see
Well,
that?
yeah.
Just stop that piece from taking out the 6.
Well, Richard, we've seen this shot go before with no wood.
Hey, you know what? That's enough out of you. You're going to have to dig that up into the archives. And yeah, Chester Cove made that against me
Yeah.
for a spare. Pretty much for the win. I'd like to say it was in garbage time, but it wasn't. It was actually a really good shot.
It was well timed.
I give credit where credit's due. So we've got a 5-pin
5
game
pin
right
match.
here.
Yep,
That's it.
5 pin
Just
match.
5 pins. 5 pins in favor of Ray Weatherbee, our number 1 seed. This is a great match right now. Bob on lane 19. Oh, light on
This
the right
time
side.
on the 1-3 side. Yeah, right. He leaves the cluster of 5 on the left. 2, 4, 5, 7, 8. No wood to speak of. He's going to have to make it clean.
No commentary needed for there. I think everybody at home saw what
Whoops.
happened.
Flips.
Yep.
Whoops.
That was a flips.
Looking for a 10. Oh, gets a good
Wow.
9 though.
You know, pretty big 9 there.
Yeah, it is a big 9.
I hate to say it that way, but a really, really pretty big 9. Puts him in a position to make a mark here. Perhaps forces his opponent to do the same.
Yeah. Well, starts with this ball right here. Oh, not able to mix.
Now
Only
we
gets
got a
3.
must-make situation here. He put a good try on it.
And just an 8 box. So 117 string for Bob. That means Ray Weatherbee only needs 13 pins to move on to the 2-string
Finals.
championship match. Ray a little frustrated with himself there. But he's doing the smart thing. Just get the pins, take your medicine.
Yep.
And he's got more than halfway there.
So he needs 5 pins.
Yep, just 5 pins. That's it. I know Ray. Ray wants to throw a strike right here. Oh, well, he's
Oh boy.
He's 1 pin.
Well, 1 to tie, Dave.
Yep, 1 to.
Is that right? No, 1 to win.
Yeah, 1
Excuse
to
me.
win.
Sorry about that.
That's all right. And there it is.
Then he
Nicely
gets
done.
3.
There
Nicely
it
done
is.
by
Well
Ray
done by
Weatherbee.
Ray Weatherbee, indeed. And Ray will finish with a 122 string. Very well done by both bowlers. What a great match this was in our first match of our championship show, or Elite Final Four, anyway.
So Ray will end up at 122 to Bob's 117. An excellent match by both bowlers. So we'll be back to talk to our bowlers in just a moment.
What is community without community support? Without community access? Without communication that creates a common bond? You can make community by making community TV. Contact your public access community TV center. Learn how you can help, because you can. Volunteer today. When you support your community TV, you also support your community.
Welcome back to New England Candlepins. We're here with our first set of bowlers from our first semifinal. First, Bob, you bowled well, just came up a little bit short.
Yeah, I'm happy the way I bowled. I thought I threw some really good shots that didn't go, but that's the name of the game.
You had a couple of shots where you seemed to hit the pins well, they just didn't fall.
That's true. And then, Ray bowled real well and put me in a hole and made me play catch up. I couldn't quite get him.
And you ended up coming up 5 pins short.
Yeah, I'm happy with the way I bowled.
Well, great effort for making it to the Final Four. Here's your prize money, $125.
I appreciate it.
It was great having you here, and I certainly hope we have you here again. And my apologies about the whole Richie Myrick incident.
That's a whole nother story.
That is, and hopefully next time you won't have to deal with that.
He's a good guy.
Yeah, well, we'll talk about that later. Ray, congratulations. You move on to the finals. You bowled a very good match.
Thank you. I'm trying.
Yeah, you are. The pins fell. You hit them well. They fell when you needed them to.
Yeah, I pinned well at the end. I know I needed to, so.
And they fell. You had them come in. You started off with a couple of marks at the beginning, and then at the end,
Yeah,
they fell as you needed.
I started getting lazy. I not throwing the arm out far enough, so.
I heard you say that to yourself a couple of times that you were getting lazy.
Yeah, it's been a long day.
I hear you. Well, you move on to our final show, so congratulations on that. We'll be back with our second semifinal in just a moment. Welcome back. We're here with our second set of finalists, Jason Gauthier and Bryan Heffernan. First, Jason, you've been bowling well enough to make it to the semifinals. Have you ever bowled against Bryan?
Nope, first time I've seen him bowl. Just met him, so it's gonna brand new match.
All right. And how you feeling? How'd you feel during warm-ups?
I feel good. Just gotta stay in that pocket like I did the first couple games, and let the pins fall.
All right. And Bryan, how'd you feel during your warm-ups?
Feel good, nice and loose. So I'm ready to get this going.
Absolutely. You bowled very well your previous two matches. You pinned well. You looked very comfortable out there. You still feeling good?
I may look comfortable, but that is not what's going on inside.
You're doing fine. You're doing fine. As long as you're having fun, that's all that matters. All right. So we'll be back in just a moment to bring you this second semifinal. We'll determine our other competitor in our championship two-string match that we'll bring you next time. So we'll be back with this match in just a moment.
What is community without community support? Without community access? Without communication that creates a common bond? You can make community by making community TV. Contact your public access community TV center. Learn how you can help, because you can. Volunteer today. When you support your community TV, you also support your community.
Welcome back to New England Candlepins. We are ready for our second semifinal match. Bryan Heffernan, Jason Gauthier. This is going to be a match for the ages, gentlemen, don't you think?
Oh, absolutely.
At least one age, Jay.
Well, you would think. Okay, gentlemen, enjoy yourselves.
All right, Bryan will start us off on lane 19.
This better be a match for the ages. I just said it was going to be. Oh.
All right, Bryan, a mixing ball here. He leaves the 1-3-7 piece of wood in between, really the 3 and the 7. I don't really think it's out far enough for the head pin. But gets by the head pin.
$9 for Bryan. The semifinal match here is just a one-string match. Our finals are a two-string match. So every box is really important. Another good mixing ball for Heffernan there.
Indeed. Leaves just a 110 piece of wood by the 10 pin and one lying to the right of the head pin. Tricky shot. Oh. Takes out the head pin, and that's it.
That's an example there where that wood hurt him.
Yep.
Yeah, when it's up sideways, well, not exactly sideways, but when it's perpendicular to the shot that you want to hit, for instance, you want to send the 1 into the 10. When that piece of wood is up laying flat against the 1, it's almost impossible to get it back there unless you clip the wood first on one side or the other, and either the ball takes it on the right-hand side into the 10, or maybe you push it with the left-hand side on the wood. Like Dave said, it's a really tricky shot.
Oh, beautiful shot by Jay.
How about the outside on that for Jason Gauthier, the 4 horsemen plus the 10? Another good ball.
Nice fill. 8 there.
3-6 here.
Jason apparently knew he was going to miss that when he let it go. Heard him
I think
basically
he
say
said
flips.
flips.
Yeah.
That was a flips. Yes, that was
Yep.
a flips. And that's
might
a
have been
double
another one.
flips. That's a capital F on that whoops.
So,
Multiple
two
flips.
blocks. Jason has 26. Bryan has 18. So an 8-pin lead in favor of Jason. Bryan right in the pocket, drops 8. Who's the 5-9, no wood.
Ran out of real estate on that 2-pinner.
Okay, nobody wants to make a 2-pinner on lane 20.
At all.
Nobody even wants to
Maybe
say
not
one
even
of
the
them.
back one.
0 for 2 so far. All right, looking to reset.
Yeah, if they keep leaving them, they're
Here we
sure to
go,
make one,
Bryan.
right?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. A lot of the statistics say. And we got ourselves our
There we go.
third 2-pinner in a row on
Well,
lane
let's
20.
find out.
Just
What do
the
you think? I got him
2-5.
making this one. He's making this one.
Okay.
Davey says no.
Ah,
There's a
Richie's
spare.
got it right.
I'm
Third
right,
time's a
yeah,
charm.
That's right, a blind squirrel and so forth every once in a while. Important one out of Bryan Heffernan there.
Indeed, he needed it. Help get himself going. So, oh, Jason with a beautiful
What a ball
ball.
by Gauthier.
Everything but the kingpin.
It was almost the 5-10, but that ball came across and took out the 10-pin on its own. Didn't deserve to be standing in the first place.
Ooh, just to the right. And just to the left.
That's a flips.
Yeah, that's a couple unfortunate in a row now for Jason. But I know Jason, that won't bother him. He'll just get right back up there, bury this ball right in the pocket probably. And there it is. Short memory, you have to have that in this game. All right, he leaves 2 pins, the 2-7.
It's a pretty favorable piece of wood, too.
That'll help direct the 2-pin into the 7. And he gets by the object again. And again. So,
I mean, he has 43 through 4, but 6 balls that he's thrown through 4 boxes that haven't hit anything. As you can, the only reason I know that is because it says so on the digital score up there.
yeah, that's, well, I mean, he's still technically got a 6-pin lead, minus this fill. So really, he's gotten away with it.
Right.
It's all tied up
And
right
with
now.
that 6, exactly, it's all tied up. There's a lot of ways that you can get to those types of, those situations, but you could ask him firsthand. You know he's got to be upset with that lack of pass.
Oh,
Yep. But, in a situation like this, you just got to make your adjustment and forget about those. Otherwise, you're going to find yourself in a bigger hole.
Pretty good second ball from Heffernan
Oh,
there.
absolutely. Beautiful 10
And a
bucks.
good 10, yes.
So Bryan Heffernan with 52 after 5 frames.
Bryan close to leaving the clip wing spread eagle, but the 2-pin fell into the 3-pin, so he's got the 2-4-10.
A really interesting idea here. I mean, if you can get through to the left-hand side here, Dave, on the outside of the 4-pin, I don't think that's where he's going to go. It's worth the chance.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Goes for the 2 pins. The ball jumped over in between the 4 and the other wood, off the wall and in front.
But he makes another 10 bucks.
It'll be
So it'll force Jason to get a mark to take the lead here.
Oh, there's a ball. DEFCON. DEFCON. Ball in the lane. Richie Myrick's on it right now. Richie on his way back. Good job by Richie. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Richie, you made the show.
Nice job. Nice job.
I didn't do it bowling, that's for sure.
Jason right in the pocket again. Buries it. A little unlucky getting that 3-pin to fall, but he's still got some wood in there.
It fell, but it stayed on the deck.
5-6.
Where's it going to stop, though? That's the question.
I personally would like it a little bit lower than that.
Yeah, oh, you ain't
Well,
kidding.
actually, that ain't too bad. You can hit it high. You might still get it to spin just right.
Might have to find the cap.
And he does.
great shot.
Beautiful.
Fair.
Terrific shot from Gauthier.
Gets 5 on it.
Yeah.
Leaves the Caleri right. Piece of wood over by the left. Certainly won't hurt cover the 8-pin.
Maybe.
Oh, wow. Everything
Almost
but the
got
10.
it.
Big 10 bucks, though. Take a 5-pin lead. And he does just that. Well done, Jason. So, pressure's back on Bryan's shoulders.
That second ball was, according to their speed gun, was
This is where I was going.
37.21 miles per hour. That's the fastest ball I've seen.
That
this
is
entire
humming.
series.
I was just going to mention
Yeah.
that, Jay. He wanted that second ball big time, and I can't believe it.
That's the first one I've seen over 37.
That was 37, and it was every bit of 37. And that might have been 37 pins right there. What's that 4 doing standing?
Oh, I know. I think absolutely buried that ball.
Bryan Heffernan with a
He threw it so
monster ball.
fast, though, the score reader couldn't even get it, the speed reader. Oh, not able to convert. Yeah, apparently Bryan throws the ball so fast, the speedometer there can't even pick it up. And he makes a 10.
And that one, that ball was 37.24. That's now the fastest one I've seen.
These guys aren't throwing change-ups, that's for sure.
Nope.
Oh, just 2. Punches out the half Worcester. It's 5 more. Leaves the 1-4-7.
Need at least 2 here.
Yep. Oh, he goes for all 3 of them and he gets them.
Great
Big 10.
pickup. Great pickup.
So Bryan has 82 after 8. But Jason Gauthier is at 78 in a ball, I believe. Nope, just 78. Excuse me. No, 68. I'm messing up all over the place. I thought he was on a spare. But he's got to look at one, actually. It's it ain't that bad. Oh, I thought that would slide more to the left there, but it slid forward, which was a big surprise. But cleans that up for a nice $10. Very well done.
Now chasing 4 pins, but he's opposite just the 10 box here.
Yep.
Mark here would put him up 6 plus the ball. How about
And a
plus 2 balls?
strike out of Jason Gauthier. Oh, that's going to feel real good. That's really going to put the pressure on Bryan. Brian's going to have to probably throw 2 mics here now. I believe he's down 4, opposite a strike. So it's really almost 2 mark territory.
Down 6.
Down 6 and 2 balls. Ooh, that's rough. The 1-5.
That is not the time for that.
Agreed. Oh, what a
gets him
beautiful
off.
$10.
Unbelievable
What
10.
a shot.
Wow.
That's just how Bryan laid it out.
You would have loved that for a second ball. Oh man, that was just beautiful. All right, Bryan drops 7, leaves the 1-3-10. You're gonna have to make it.
Yeah, if he's going to have any chance whatsoever, he has to make this. Unfortunately to the right. So it'll just be housekeeping for Jason Gauthier. 10 though.
Very good 10. Still a good showing from Bryan with a 102. It's a hard-earned 102.
Yeah, he worked for that.
Well, he worked all the way to the semis. That's a
Yeah.
solid showing for him for the last few weeks.
And Jason drops 7. Leaves the triangle left. 2, 7, 8. And makes it look easy. So we're going to have one heck of a championship show featuring Ray Weatherbee and Jason Gauthier, probably the 2 hottest bowlers
Right.
in the season so far. So I'm really looking forward to it.
It should be an awesome pair of strings. Hope you tune in.
Jason looking to finish strong. Oh, with 3 marks in a row. He's building up that confidence. After kind of a shaky 3 boxes, after 4 frames there, he really hunkered down.
Neither bowler left the pin standing after those first 4 boxes.
It's very good bowling.
Some 130 he'll end with. So Jason Gauthier ends with a 130 and beats Bryan Heffernan. So we'll be back to talk to our bowlers in just a moment. We're back with our last 2 semifinalists. First of all, Bryan Heffernan. Hey, great job.
Thank you.
You made it this far. First television appearance. You make it all the way to the semifinals. You hit bowled great. Just in that match, the pins just weren't falling for you.
No, I missed a couple easy shots in the beginning, and then, I pinned out for the rest of the game, but not enough.
And then Jason just, towards the end there, just caught fire.
Yes, definitely for sure. Throwing 3 in a row, then kind of can't beat that.
Absolutely. Well, here you go. You win $125 for making it all the way to the semifinals. Congratulations, and I'm sure we'll see you back here again.
For sure.
Jason, great job.
Thank you.
Congratulations. You move on. You take on Ray Weatherbee in the finals. It'll be a two-string match, and we'll come back. But in that match, the second half of that match, you just were hitting everything.
Yeah, it seemed to be the same all day. I start off with a couple of marks, take a little lead, middle of it, let them back in it, close it out with a few marks at the end. Although that 10 box Bryan made was pretty much the shot of the day.
Yeah, it was. It absolutely was. But you had to be on going up against Bryan.
Oh yeah, you always have to be. One game, no matter who you're bowling at this level, you always have to be on.
Yeah, well, great job. It worked out perfectly. The entire fall series, you and Ray seemed to be the two hottest bowlers, followed Bryan, I think, was right there, right on your and Ray heels as the three hottest bowlers. So you and Ray, though, in the finals, so we're looking forward to that. So that'll wrap up our semifinals show. For Matt Ferrara and Pete Fasciano, Dave Chestercove, and the guy from the western part of the state, I'm Jay Horrigan. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you for the finals down the road.
New England Candlepins is made possible through the generous support of the U.S. Candlepin Bowling Association. Learn more at uscandlepin.com. By Ryan Family Amusements in Millis, Massachusetts. Visit ryanfamily.com. By your community's public access channel. And by your Franklin friends and neighbors, good folks just like you. Thanks for supporting Franklin TV. And thanks for watching.